What's up, guys and gals? Welcome back to the Nerd Castle for the next episode of Cyberpunk Bartender Action Valhalla. We were just about to tell this purple-haired lady how she got here. Our boss carried her in, but she doesn't know that. We've been mixing drinks. We've been slanging them drinks. Best believe the drinks that we bring, they may be missing the ice. They may not be properly blended, but I promise you they're going to be heavy-handed, and that's all that I ask for in a bartender. The drunker you get me, the happier I am. If I order I don't know, if I order a margarita, it better be heavy-fisted. It better mostly be like tequila with a little aftertaste of lemon lime. Can you tell me how I got here? My boss found you unconscious and brought you here for safekeeping. And you were asleep until that car crash outside. I see. I guess it's better to wake up here than on the street stripped of clothes, dignity, and or organs. How did you fall unconscious? Were you tired or sick? I guess I'm sick, but I'd rather not talk about it. Of course. I'll tell you what, your drinks are on the house tonight. Why would you do that? Consider an apology on behalf of everybody here for all the trouble we've caused you. Also, something tells me that you might need another drink right now. Yeah, I think you're right. Alright then, I'll take you up on your offer. Piano Man. Will you be alright? Yeah, I gulped the last one, so I want to enjoy this one. Coming right up. A Piano Man. You don't see women asking for a Piano Man every day. We've got bottled drinks. I think this was a promo drink. Yeah, there it is, the Piano Man. 2 Adelaide, 3 Bronson extract. We've got 5 powdered Delta. 2, 3, 4, 5. We've got... Did I mess that up somehow? That seems like too many. That seems like way too much. Huh. Oh, you can go over. Okay. So on the rocks and mixed. That apparently is not our guy. I messed up somewhere. Let me try again. 2 Adelaide. 1, 2, 3 Bronson extract. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Flannerguide. That's powdered Delta. That's how I messed it up. There. I knew I could handle it. What did I mess up? Oh, it needs 5. Oh my god, there's so much in this thing. This is like the biggest drink ever. There we go. There you go. Yeah, this is the one. My dad used to drink these before an actual pianist attempted to kill him. Wait, what? What did he do? Your dad, what did he do to provoke a pianist like that? Wrong place at the wrong time, I guess. No, there's a specific story here. I'm sorry. Piano guy tried to kill your dad, and you're telling me wrong place at the wrong time? What is that, just casually standing next to pianos is the wrong time? He was relaxing in a bar when suddenly the pianist leapt off the stage and started punching him. Some say he was off his meds and that my dad looked like some music critic that had bashed him. I still hold my stance that he just got too excited. Jazz will do that to you. You see. The Piano Man has an interesting story. It was originally created by a bartender in honor of a pianist friend of his that he had that just died. Apparently it mixes all the flavors said friend liked the most. Oh, that's nice. So this is how it feels to go for a drink at the end of a long hard day at work. I'm not sure if I like the fact that I'm falling into that. Where do you work, Miss... you can call me Kim. I don't know if I can say I work yet, though. I'm still just an intern. Can I ask where? Have you heard of a newspaper called The Augmented Eye? I read it every morning. In fact, Donovan Dawson was here earlier. Ugh, I knew I smelled his nasty cologne. That bastard leaves his reek wherever he goes. So you believe me? I do. God, you have no idea how much I hate that chauvinistic horse blower. Harsh words. The worst part is that I kind of admire the way he does stuff. He's so forceful about the things that he wants that people have done it before they realize what's even going on. Even got a pizza delivery boy to work server maintenance. A full week passed before the pizza shop asked where the hell he was. Would you believe it? The guy became decent at server maintenance despite having no previous experience. It's kind of admirable, but at the same time I hate his guts. Knowing that I have to work for him, it's just, ugh. Why are you working there then? Did I ask something I shouldn't have? No, just don't fret about it. I'd just rather not talk about it though. Fair enough. What's your name, bartender? You can call me Jill. Is it hard to be a bartender, Jill? I guess it's as hard as being a cook elsewhere. I mean, you keep going through the motions while trying to provide something of quality, all the while answering the whimsy of people's orders. I think the hardest part is dealing with the chemical hazards some people might leave behind. Why? At one point, I thought about being a bartender, but I was afraid they'd make me wear skimpy clothes and dance or something. Here we go again. Well, it depends on where you start working, you know? I guess I was lucky Valhalla didn't end up being a tacky disco overseen by a DJ with an afro. My boss just wanted a comfy place, I think. Your boss sounds like an interesting person, but with wanting to put me somewhere safe and all that. She is. She's real cool and collected. She has no qualms about showing excitement and stuff. Sure, she's been a bit tense the last couple of days, but even then, when you're with her, everything just feels under control. She also has this mechanical arm. No idea how she got it, but... Sorry, I got carried away. It was fun to see you break the wise bartender character you're using here. I do that? It'd be nice to meet this boss of yours sometimes and thank her. Shall I call her? She'd be glad to know you're okay. Nah, I don't want to pester her like that. Besides, it's getting late and I don't want to abuse your generosity. You can ask for another one, although I don't know how much alcohol you can handle. I think I can handle another drink. Brantini, please. Coming right up. That was a classy drink. Got the Brantini. Got 6 Adelaide, 3 powdered Delta, 1 Carmatrine, aged and mixed. There you go. Yep, this seems like the right stuff. Cheers. Hey, Jill, was this job like a lifelong dream or something? Nah, not really. It just kind of happened. One thing led to another and bam, bartending. You regret not fulfilling a dream? The only dream I can remember being passionate about was buying a Model Warrior Julianne arcade machine. Can't say I've given up on that one yet, but alas, adult stuff needs to be paid for first. You never had a dream that you wanted to chase? No, not really. I mean, most of my dreams have been silly things or childish dreams. Childish dreams. Having a room where every piece of furniture talks or being a model warrior. Oh, I got you. Childish dreams, yeah. I remember I wanted to live in a koi pond when I was 7. The fish seemed to be having a blast to me. So no dreams? None that I felt particularly motivated to chase, no. I mean, I'm fascinated by AIs, but I just couldn't find it in me to study that. So I picked up something I found that was nice and I moved on. And somewhere along the way I became a bartender. I see. Finally. Those dogs left a mess I'm not going to forget anytime soon. I mean, how the hell did they throw toilet paper out of the window? Oh, a client. Good night, ma'am. Jill, I'm gonna take off early. I need to take care of the smell clinging to my body. Hate to tell you, but that was there before you started cleaning, bro. Alright, Jill. I will see you later. Who was that? A ghost. Nobody you should worry about. Oh. I heard that. Why are you asking all those questions? Because now that I think about it, I don't really have a dream job or anything like that. I think we idealize the idea of a dream job too much. Not everybody walks around with a clear idea of what they want in life. Some take a liking to a job, others find it after many failed attempts. Sometimes life takes an unexpected turn and just makes you change your plans. What I mean is, don't worry too much about it. Maybe you're right. Alright, well, I'm gonna take my leave now. Thanks for everything. Thank your boss on my behalf. Bye. Thank you and come again. And that's it. We done for the night? Seems like it. Where's Gil and where's the girl that was here? Gil cleaned the bathroom and left because he stank. And then Kim woke up, had a couple of drinks, and then left. So she's called Kim. How does she look to you? How was she? She was freaked out when she woke up, but she managed to calm down. Are you worried about her? Wouldn't you be? I don't know. Hey boss, do you feel like calling you boss is too impersonal? Not really, no. It's not like you call me that because I'm a stranger. It's just out of habit. Oh. Anyways, you're free to go after you finish washing up the glasses. Let me transfer you today's payment. Maybe I'll give Gil a small bonus for dealing with the bathroom. Ah, flawless service bonus. Here's an extra helping the girl calm down. So we made $1,400 in 1 day bartending. Jesus, I need to be a bartender. Good lord. Oh, inflation though. Inflation. The drinks are like $60. That means like $60 is actually like, I don't know. Let's assume that we're in a bar, so $60 is probably like times 10. So $6 for a drink seems about right for your average bar if you're getting a mixed drink or whatever. Probably more. I mean, you go to like Applebee's or I don't know, Chili's, you're probably gonna pay like $8.99 or $7.99 in there somewhere. So yeah, divided by 10, then we made $142 in a day bartending, which is actually still not a terrible take. It's not an amazing day my friends are bartenders. In case you're, it's not an amazing day bartending, but it's a pretty good day bartending. Your membership to Shining Finger will automatically renew on the 17th. Make sure your account has $800 by then. Jill is lost in thought about a holo plant. Buying it will prevent her from getting too distracted. You can now browse Danger U, and you can now visit JC Elton's. So she wants to have a holo plant. The hell is a holo plant? Weren't you going to have curry yesterday? A ghost took my money. Anyways, 142 isn't terrible. I mean, minimum wage, which is like, what, $8 an hour now? So 8-hour day, 64 and $60 in tips. No, that's actually a bad day for a bartender. That's a really bad day for a bartender. If I did $60 as a waiter, I'd be like, I could have done better today. What can we do? You go to Danger U. There's a Mickey concert. In the last thread, Anon wants to confess her feelings for her best friend. I still don't know. And how is she? I bet she's one of those cute, clueless girls who can't catch your signals. You say that, but she can be incredibly sharp sometimes. So I was right. That's going to be difficult, and I have to be direct to the point. I'm afraid that's going to be the case here. Not that I'm actually in love. I'm going to marry Mickey. Stop being such an attention whore. We are here for Mickey. Come on, Anon. Don't be mean. We just want to help a fellow Mickey sister. You don't have to fight because of me. It wasn't my intention to derail the thread. Don't pay attention to her. Everybody else here wants to help you. I'm a guy. Now who's the attention whore again? This thread has been closed. What it says on the tin. So what's the news on Alice Rabbit? Drawing a blank right now. Haven't heard of Alice in a while now that I think about it. Think they're planning something? There's this constant rumor I hear about a terrorist attack next week. Don't scare me with that shit, please. I have enough as it is. LOL, we're gonna be attacked and it'll be funny to see those white knight fucks do nothing but drink. How do you know if you get hacked by Alice? It's my first time reading about him. Lurk more. She normally leaves a funny ASCII drawing and a message, something like Happy Not Birthday. Sounds lame as fuck. Why is Alice even a celebrity? The hell? Alice was the one who leaked all the internal White Knight memos. She literally started the riots with the leaks. At least try with your bait. I don't really care about the Mickey concert. So AE. Oh. Local woman. This is the augmented eye. Okay. So how do I buy stuff? I mean, obviously I can save from right here. Happy Not Birthday? Cheeky bastard. So how do I buy the plant thing that she wants? Oh, there's a shop right there. Hooray. Cute clay houses, 500. Feel the thrill of being scammed by souvenirs without leaving Glitch City. Maneki Neko. They say these bring luck, but its paw is broken, so I wouldn't trust him. I want one of those in my house. I like those. Mickey poster, cute game or cutesy game poster. We wanted a holo plant. It's $600. That still leaves us with enough for rent. I mean, in memory of a real potted plant. You know that it's dystopian when you have like artificial. We don't have artificial plants anymore. That's too lifelike. Now we have hollow plants. We're taking cyberpunk to the whole new level. Alright, well I wouldn't want her to be distracted during the next session. Membership to Shining Fingered automatically renews. Jill bought what she wanted and she's pleased with herself. She will surely focus at work. Okay. Sounds good to me. It also seems possible that we should probably go do our job. So let's go do that. Why do we have a poster that says best boss in our house? Might be a little bit obsessive about our boss here. Is that the hollow plant right there? I wonder if our room changes. I'll have to go back and look at the footage and see if our room changes based on the stuff that we buy. Wednesday, December 14th. Good evening. Hey, Jill. Wow! That's a sound you don't hear every day. Boss, what are you doing with that helmet? I was just about to ask you where it came from. White Knight came through yesterday. She left and she forgot to take it with her. I figured she'd eventually come looking for it, so I left it under the count. Wait. Do you regularly put things on without asking who they belong to first? I don't plan to evaluate every move, Jill. I just act. Anyways, as your boss, I'm taking this helmet until the client comes back for it. You sound pretty happy. Well, I mean, this helmet is comfortable. And cool. And comfortable. And cool. And, well, really, really cool. Hello. Strange that you're late, Gil. Yeah, the traffic was, Gah! Don't run, you have work to do. I'm not going back to Hong Kong. Hong Kong? Chief? Sorry, I thought you were someone else. Apparently. I'll leave the rest up to you. I'll detonate the Pluto warhead somewhere safe. The what, the where now? Nothing, just never mind. She seems happy. She's been tense these past couple days. If she's somehow relaxed now, good for her. You all set? Yep. Alright. Let's mix it up a little bit. Oh, we can right click. Let's mix it up a tiny bit. I don't even know like what I want to have in here. I think we already have that. We'll go Neo Avatar right there. Time to mix drinks and change lives. Hey, Brat, you're in luck. I decided to bless this place once again. Lucky says. Hi, Mr. Donovan. Welcome to Valhalla. What can I get for you? What do you think I want, kid? Alright, so he likes beer. So we got an Adelaide. We got 2 Bronson extract. We got 1 powder Delta. 2 Flanner Guide. 4 Karmatream. So there it is. All mixed. Here. Close. Partial credit. What brings you here today, Mr. Donovan? Today we were supposed to hand the interns an article topic. All those crazy bitches came flocking to me like the first high schooler with a car. Couldn't deal with it, so I swapped places with some poor sap. He's supposed to be doing an interview today, but to hell with that. And thanks to all that shit, I found myself here blessing your hellhole with my presence. You were here yesterday, too. How did that come about? Well, there's this gal that's performing at a concert later tonight. Yesterday, I was tuning the details of the interview I'd have with her today. And like I said, I'd rather work here than deal with a pack of competitive bitches. I see. How was the interview? Easy enough. The fact that the gal had a nice pair of knockers helped. We've come a long way in the department of Lilum sex appeal, I'll tell you. She was a Lilum then. Yeah, one of those new fancy King Class CH-1A models. I've heard they're anatomically correct in every way. Wouldn't mind finding out for myself. Hey, you, the guy with the John face. Huh? Who, me? The hell is a John face? Yeah, you. Do I know you? I don't think so, sir. Nah, I'm pretty sure I know you. Wait. It was the Hong Kong riots 10 years ago, right? I've never even been to Hong Kong, and I certainly didn't defect from any anti-riot force after stealing supplies. Really? Well, that's a bummer. You look like a guy who owes me a drink. You were in those riots, Mr. Donovan? Do I look like some anarchist hippie to you? 10 years ago, I tried to start a silicone business. So I was in Hong Kong talking with some investors when those damned riots broke out. Seriously, though, did they really think the laws they were trying to pass wouldn't backfire? They were openly trying to segregate people with augmentations. No matter how many they have different capabilities you put in between, it's still segregation. And once people start crying segregation like that, you know you're doomed. This is the PR century. If we're going to do that, just disguise it a bit. That's a very laconic way of summarizing an incident. I mean, there was a political agenda revolving around cheap labor, and the plan reached such a developed stage because the media was instilling fear in the public. General fear that augmented people would become power-hungry maniacs was a key factor in the plans. And everything is mostly the aftermath of previous protests where, on second thought, maybe it's better to be laconic. Trying to get the full picture might take you back beyond the Industrial Revolution. All that happened when I got out of high school. I remember I had to turn down a scholarship in Hong Kong because of it. Scholarship. It's no mean feat, Brett. Well, I guess even without the scholarship, there would have been a language barrier. I remember that I was kind of excited back then because I was really into this one Chinese idol band. It's one of those things I'd rather not remember much of. You'd be surprised at how easy the Chinese can be. So you know how to speak Chinese? Oh, how easy Chinese can be. Gotcha. So you know how to speak Chinese. He said a bunch of other shitty stuff this entire time. My brain filled in. The only translator I had available was some pizza face pencil neck, and I wasn't going to allow myself to be seen with that. If someone like me can learn Chinese in 2 weeks, well, I'm guessing a scholarship student might have a chance. Why do I feel like he suddenly challenged me to finally learn Chinese? Wait, when you say Chinese, do you mean Mandarin or Cantonese? Tangerine, Canta what? When people say Chinese, they're usually referring to the written word, not the spoken one. It's important to clarify because there are lots of dialects in the Chinese language. In Hong Kong, lots of people speak Cantonese, so just saying Chinese won't really do. You might have learned Cantonese because you were only going to Hong Kong. Or you might have learned Mandarin because it's the one spoken by the majority elsewhere. I went to Hong Kong and managed to seal a deal. I have no idea about anything else. Right. Anyway, surely a student with a scholarship can serve me a Mars Blast too, right? Sure, I'm on it. A Mars Blast. I don't think we've ever done this one before. So there's the Mars Blast. We've got 6 Bronson. We've got 1 Powder Delta. We've got 4 Flannerguide and 2 Karmatrine. And then it's blended. So that means we got to keep it in here longer. It's a spicy mixed drink. There it is. Here you go. Alright. I guess I'll believe your story. So I'm a bit invested in or interested in this interview you had. Can you tell me anything about it? You don't run any blogs, right? No microphones hiding between your boobs? Do you have boobs at all? There's this one blog I wrote when I was 12, but it still fills me with shame, so I try to forget it exists. Alright then. Started with the same boring questions. How are you? Why choose this place? How's the city? The tour? New single? Blah blah blah. It went by very quickly. It was the regular interview stencil, as we call it in the business. So I tried some fun questions afterwards. How big are your tits? Is it true that you don't wear underwear on stage? Are you still a virgin? How did she react? She answered them like it was the most natural thing on earth. I don't think I want to know what kind of questions other people have asked. I did it to get a reaction out of her, but she just took it in stride. Huh. In case you were interested, the answers were 91 centimeters, depends on the costume, and no. I see. Her room backstage was filled to the brim with gifts of all sorts. Dolls, blue roses, chocolates, fruits. I'm pretty sure I saw at least 3 dildos in there, too. Thanks for the info, I guess? Perhaps too much info, but, thanks anyways. You're lucky I'm in a good mood. Damn. Look at the time. I need to get back to work soon. Really? I just finished an interview and it must be posted as soon as possible. The fact that we're posting it after the chick finished her concert is enough of a problem already. Something delayed the interview? The interview was supposed to happen last Friday. One of the interns, this meek little girl, she was supposed to do it, but for some fucking reason, she just didn't. I spent 2 days negotiating something else instead. Negotiating? Did you have to pay or something? Basically, when that encore concert happens, I need to plaster that chick's face all over the front page. I see. Alright then, one last drink before I leave. Give me something bitter to wake me up. You want something bitter. We can go with... Let's go with the Grizzly Temple. Yeah. Okay, 1 Karma Train. Blended. There you go. Yeah, this works just fine. Man, that gal's producer was angry as fuck. Trying to negotiate with him was a hassle. I've had less problems dealing with social justice SoCal Justice Warriors. Who? SoCal Justice Warriors, that mafia vigilante group that runs around solving crimes in swimsuits. Oh, yeah, those artificially blonde, artificially tan folks with big blunt objects. Gotcha. They're an interesting group, you know. They only accept people born or raised in Southern California and go through hellish training on a daily basis. They have to. No normal person can run around in swimsuits in this cold weather. They have an interesting view on the world and how it works, but they're pretty sensitive about it. Too many outlets have insulted them in the past, so they're trigger-happy against defamation. I've had a dozen guys in Speedos talking about some news while flaunting their bags of batteries. And they were still more polite than that producer guy. Think about it. Watching a banana hammock move at the same time as a bag of batteries was more pleasant. Pretty sure there's a banana hammocks and bags of batteries audience out there somewhere, though. Well, I'm out. Thank you. Come again. Yep. That was tiring. Hey, chill. I think I have a problem. Don't tell me. Yeah. Can't get the helmet off. Yeah, very funny. Did you check the internet for help? How to take off a Valkyrie-type White Knight helmet is not precisely a common query, you know. I could break it, but I don't want to damage a client's proper... What? Did you just run out of air? I just realized you served a Valkyrie in Valhalla. Shit, don't scare me like that. I don't think you can run out of air with this helmet. What are you gonna do? I know somebody that might help me. I'm gonna give her a call. Let's see, where was her number? Oh yeah, here it is. Hey, Iris, I need some unclogging advice. Iris? Heard the chief call her a couple of times. Maybe she's a friend. More importantly, will Chief be fine? She will. Even if there's no God or Buddha, you can always trust Boss. Yeah, let's hope you're right. Alright, and so before we take a new client, we're out of time for the day. My name is Bladdercat. Thank you for joining me here at the Nerd Castle for the next episode of Valhalla, which is actually a little bit different than I expected. I thought it was going to be like Papers, Please, because that's how people described it to me. It's actually a lot more storyline heavy. Like, Papers, Please is more about the ambiance and things happening in the background, and then you piece them together for the overall story. This is more just listening to people talk and kind of assembling the world from what they say, while also serving them liquor. I will see you all in the next episode. I have to pause it, because I never know when there's a time limit in this game. I will see you all tomorrow. I hope you're liking the game. If you don't, let me know what you think down below. Honestly, let me know what you think, because this is a weird game. Either way, I'll see you all tomorrow. Hi, do.